Hey YouTubers, this is Bob Hickman. It is so good to be back with you. Well, I tell you, it's March, and you remember in my last video I talked about March 20th as the spring equinox. Well, that can't come soon enough. We had a major snowstorm yesterday, and Psychic Bob was snowed in. That's why I didn't get this video out to you. But here we are, it's Tuesday. I'm still thinking of you guys. It's been pretty cold, so I've been sitting here drinking a cup of jasmine tea. Do you guys like jasmine tea? You ever had that? It's one of my favorites. I drink it all the time, and it's just good, especially on a cold day. Well, anyways, I was sitting here, and I was looking at this card I recently purchased. I thought you guys would like to see this. This is a card of a wizard. I've got a little glare here. I don't know if you guys can see. It's hard to see, but here's a wizard. I'll tilt it. There we go. It's a wizard, and he's got his hands raised, and he's casting magic, and he's in a grove of trees. I think it's beautiful. And I was thinking about you guys with this, because I thought, a lot of you have been saying, Psychic Bob, you want to have more spiritual energy in your lives. And, wonderful thing is to put spiritual art around your home. Spiritual art helps draw your mind to the higher place and will help you find joy and reverence and mystery. A wonderful way to find affordable art is to use greeting cards. This is just a plain old greeting card. It's by a company that I really like called Tree Free Greetings. And Tree Free Greetings, they make all of their cards out of recyclables, out of recycled paper and fiber. Hold on, in fact, let me read to you what it says. Psychic Bob's got to know I have to wear my reading glasses. It says, paper can be made from any plant fiber, not just trees. We use tree-free alternatives like kenaf whenever possible. This fibrous plant grows 15 feet in just 5 months, uses no harmful chemicals in processing, and is fully recyclable. Kenaf is grown here in North America, bringing income to farmers and preserving our forests. We continue to strive towards the use of 100% tree-free paper. Unfortunately, it's a struggle to find it in quantity and the quality we need. Every card purchase helps us to build a more consistent supply of tree-free paper, ultimately helping our forest to stay tree-full. I think this is wonderful. So not only can you be environmental, you can get beautiful artwork. And this feels like real paper. It feels the same as any card. It's a very sturdy card. Well, I've been buying these cards for years now, but I'm a big fan of them. There's the brand, Tree Free Greetings. And they don't have a website on here, but that's all right. I'm sure we can find it. I buy these at a lot of New Age stores, carry them. But anyways, this little wizard, which I thought you guys would enjoy seeing. One of the things that you can do, as I said, to bring, spiritual energy to your home is frame art. And a very affordable way to have art in your house is greeting cards. Now, most greeting cards, at least in the United States of America, I don't know about Britain and elsewhere, but they're generally standard 5x7. So you can buy a 5-inch by 7-inch frame. This is a standard 5x7 frame. And frame your thing. So basically you just pop your card in it and put on your backing, and you have got a beautiful little piece of art. And see, there you go. So now I've been able to put this up, and now I can just prop it up here on my desk, and I've got a wonderful little spiritual piece of artwork. And you can put those all around your home, and you'll have a very mystical environment. So, anyways, I thought you guys would enjoy seeing my little tree wizard here. I'm enjoying it. So, anyways, I did promise you guys we would have a book review this week. And today I'm going to talk about one of my most favorite books, The Witch's Spell-a-Day Almanac. This is published by Llewellyn Publishers, and you can buy that pretty much anywhere. I'm probably going to end up being a distributor for Llewellyn. I'm looking into some negotiations on that, so I may be carrying these soon. But anyways, for the meantime, check out Llewellyn's website, and you can get your Witch's Spell a Day. Let me tell you, this is a really, really wonderful book. It's written by many of the prominent pagan practitioners and authors. And they have like, I don't know, like 15 or 20 authors, and they each do spells throughout the year. So what you'll see is that every single day you get a lot of information. For example, the chapters all start off with the information about the month. So every month has a new beginning. Here's January, and let's see, we'll go over to March here, because we're in March now. Okay, here's the March intro. Isn't that beautiful? And that celebrates the equinox. They got the sun and the moon in balance. And it talks about the equinox. It's kind of a spiritual overview of the energies that are associated with each month. I think it's really nice. And then the best part is every single day in this almanac you have a magic spell. Okay? It's hard to see. I got a little glare here, but hopefully I'll tilt it, you can see. So you've got a spell, and it goes down through, and they're very nice and concise. Here's the date. And not only do you get magic, it gives you the moon sign, the moon phase, which quarter of the moon we're in, whether waxing, waning, new moon, full moon, dark moon. It gives which quarter of the moon we're in. And then it gives colors of the day and incense of the day. And then it has a spell. So you get a lot of stuff for every day. It's a wonderful way just to bring a little magic to every day. I've been buying these, gosh, I don't know, over 10 years, I can say. And I'll have to show you, I didn't bring it, but I'll bring my collection and show you in a future video. But you'll recognize, they always have these kind of antique covers, and every year they change the colors. So as you look across your bookshelf, it's kind of a rainbow of hues. But they keep the same design, and it's just really mystical and lovely. Another thing that they've added, and this is something they just added last year, which they didn't have before, which I really like, is they do a chart called Spells at a Glance by date and category. And what that is it breaks down throughout the whole book, because there are over 365 spells. You can't remember necessarily everything. It has chapters for each month, for January, February, March, all the way through December. And so each month says which days have health spells, which days have prosperity spells, success spells, heart love spells, clearing, cleansing spells, home spells, and meditation and divination. So you get a lot of different options here, and it goes down so you can find what you need at a glance. The nice thing is they also have icons, which you can see the page of icons. And on the icons, they just kind of detail, if the spell is focused on the elements, earth, air, fire, water, spirit, if it's a money spell, health spell. And so basically each day you can kind of just glance up here at the corner of each spell at the icons, and you'll know what type of spell you're dealing with. And this is a wonderful way to kind of at a glance see the magic that you need. The thing that I like is the spells, even though a lot of them seem very lighthearted and fun, they're actually still produce very profound spiritual magics. I've heard some people review this one and say, oh, it's all a bunch of fluff. I disagree with that, because, magic is full of lightness as well. And just because we have joy doesn't mean there's not power. So don't dismiss the spells as lighthearted and not valuable. As I said, I've been buying this book for 10 years. I find it very helpful. I use this every day, and I try to do the spells every day. Some days I have to be honest. One of the drawbacks that I have, maybe it's just myself, is that occasionally they'll have a spell where they'll ask you to get something that may be a little difficult. Like, for example, yesterday, I'll read you, yesterday's spell was called Peach Blossom Day spell. And basically what it says is try to get peach blossom branches and put them on your altar, and then do these prayers, these chants for blessings. I don't know about you, I can't find peach blossom trees easily this time of year, not where I live. It even says that you could use silk peach blossoms But you know, where I live, there are no craft stores that sell silk peach blossoms. So once in a while, that's the only drawback. I'll say once in a while, they ask for things that are maybe a little difficult to get. But that really is the minimal, you know, really the worst of the book. As I said, almost every day though, I'm able to do something. And some days are meditations and prayers. Some days are, you know, candle magic. Some days are nature magic. So, you know, there's all sort of variety of spells. But if you're somebody who studies the ancient ways, if you're interested in Wicca and spellcraft and paganism, I would really recommend Llewellyn's Witch's Spell a Day. I think it's a great magazine, or a great, you know, great book, periodical. It's an annual, so it comes out every year. But you know, try it out, check it out. It's not expensive. The list price is $10.99, and actually, if you look at Amazon, you can usually get it cheaper. So I think I paid like $8 for my copy. So anyways, you know, I'm a big fan of it. I would encourage you to try it. Today, example, let me read you today's spell. Today is Tuesday, March 4th. We're in the first quarter moon, waxing in Aries. It says the moon is moving into Taurus today at 2:12 p.m. Color of the day is black. Incense of the day is Llewellyn. And it's honoring today Mardi Gras, which is Fat Tuesday. And it says Mardi Gras, or Fat Tuesday, is a traditional celebration of excess before entering the austerity of Lent. The moon's aspects today make perfect for magically riding this wave of indulgence with a high-spirited prosperity ritual that involves going all out with the luxuries. For example, you might plan a decadent meal, get all the ingredients for your favorite mixed drink, take a bubble bath, put on the satin pajamas, and burn the expensive incense. Once you've planned and assembled the items you need, take a moment before partaking of the splurges to light a deep red candle. Take some deep breaths, center your mind, and say, with the fiery light of Mars, the waxing fullness of the moon, and the growing power of the sun, I now align. I am rich, I have plenty, my cup overflows, my wallet swells. Whatever I need, I have. Luxury is my natural state. Then enjoy. You see, the spells are very simple. So in this one, all you got to do is have a beautiful red candle. They've already provided the prayers. And then you do the other ritual acts. You've got a wonderful mystical experience. I can personally, as I say, Tester, I've done many of the spells throughout the years in this. They're very simple again, and every day you experience magic. You know, that's the wonderful thing, you know, like when we talk about our little wizard friend here, you know, if we want to experience magic, we have to practice. You see, it doesn't just happen. We work at it a little bit every day. And books like the Witch's Spell a Day Almanac will help you do that. So I'm going to tell you, out of 5 stars, it's a 5 out of 5 in my book. And every year it's been consistently 5 out of 5. So I'm giving it a 5 again for this year. So why don't you check it out, the 2014 Witch's Spell a Day Almanac. Well, guys, I am so glad you're here. Listen, I know we talked about having a wand, a video of making a magical wand. But unfortunately, that's going to be on hold because the weather, everything's buried under snow right now, and I can't get into the woods to get the supplies. So we'll do that when things warm up, a little closer probably to the equinox. But keep it here. We're going to have, I think, a few messages from the spirit world this week, and we're also going to do another magic spell. I think I'll take a spell out of the Witch's Spell a Day Almanac and do that with you as well. So keep it here. Be back here on Thursday for messages from the spirit world. Excuse me. Tea's making me burp. Be back here Thursday for messages from the spirit world, and then Friday we'll have you know, a spell video for the weekend. Okay, guys, thanks for being here. I am so glad you're here. Listen, let me ask you: have you ever? Well, I've got 2 questions. Have you ever read the Witch's Spell a Day Almanac? Used it? Do you know about it? Do you like it? And second question: have you ever framed a beautiful card? Tell me about that. And, you know, if you haven't, I'm going to encourage you to try that. It's a wonderful way to get art for your home. Well, guys, listen, thanks for being here at Spirit Channel. Keep it here. Hey, and if you're new, hit subscribe. We'd love you to be part of our channel here. We have a lot of fun. We're going to be doing a lot of mystical learning. And, you know, we just have a great community here. So thank you guys for being here. Listen, comments in the box below. Answer my questions. Give me thumbs up. And we'll see you back here on Thursday. Blessings to you.